Wednesday, December 15th, 2021, and it is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're here with live sewing chat or just live chat. I don't think we're going to be doing any sewing, but who knows? Um, I'm going to pull you all up on my cell, get rid of my phone notifications, and we shall get started. And pull you all up on YouTube. So, I noticed my start time was not correct today. All right, so I'm here. Just got to wait for me to be able to skip through the ads. So it looks like maybe my camera is a little bit cloudy, but I'm going to just go ahead and let it go today, I think, so I don't have to jostle you all around. Got Nancy Gus here saying hello. Kathleen Champ, hi T. Lynette Williams is here. Hey everyone. Maxie Doodle saying good evening everyone. Hi T. Barbara Polk, hi there everyone. Margaret Dearden. Hello quilters from warm Houston. Linda DeVito, hi T and everyone. Welcome from Beverly Hills, Florida. Linda Williams is reminding people to thumbs up. Slowing Down Joe says hi T and everyone. Hi to you as well. Howdy everyone from Kathleen. Tucker Sewing and Quilting says hey T and everyone. Just in the blink of an eye, it's Wednesday again. Time just flies. Yes, I'm having that myself. Nellie Franco says hi T and everybody. Hi Nellie. And Nisimas Waving says hey T and everybody. Janice Miller says hello T and everyone. Ellen Campbell is here from Campbell's Creation says hi T and all. Tom Eckery is here saying hey T and all T quilters. Hit that thumbs up for Miss T. Hey Tom, where you been? I do know part of where you been. We're back on Wednesday nights, and I know that wasn't good for him. Kate Hubb says hello from Attica, New York. Hi, Kate. Welcome to the channel. And Beverly Akins is waving, saying hello, T and T Quilters. Damali J is here saying hello, T and Quilters from Oxon Hills, Maryland. So, I have absolutely no idea why I'm here, other than it's my weekly obligation. I tried for 2 days to think of something to do, and it's certain things I just didn't want to do, and I don't want to show anything that I've had come in because I'm not ready for it to sell. I did get the African fabric order, and I'm in the process of cutting up stuff, so I'm not chasing orders. I am trying to cut the pieces ahead of time before I put them on my website. So I didn't want to show those fabrics. I got a couple orders of things that I ordered. I'm not ready to show that yet either because I think I'll wait until closer to Christmas. I'll just do like one big haul. I've been buying a few things that have been on the Christmas sales on some sites. By the time I get to show them to you all, they're like daily specials. So they're already gone. So it's not like you could go get them anyway. So, I don't know. I didn't feel like doing a haul. I got some stuff I could have hauled. I could have talked about a particular ruler that I bought in Houston that I still haven't done. I don't want to talk about that either. So I just showed up today. But I do want to know. I think part of my problem is that I've been like still going through stuff a lot in the past 2 weeks, and I still just have a mess. So I want to know, how do you keep organized as you're working on your quilting project? So if you want to share that information, that'll be helpful too. Not just me, but the subscribers as well. So maybe that can be our topic of conversation in the chat, and I'll read some of those. And I do have an AccuQuilt die here that I want to talk about as well. So let me see who else has come into the room. Francis Jackson saying hi, T and T Quilters. Betsy Lightens here says, hello, one and all. Happy Wednesday. Cynthia Shade saying hello from Chicago. Leisha Moe says, hi, Miss T and everyone. Sharon Lewis says, hi, T and Quilters from Washington, D.C. Listening to chat while driving home from work, so be safe. Win Sprinter says, hello from Maryland. Melissa LePage is here saying, good evening, T and everyone. Kate says, what are you making for Christmas gifts? And Sue Horn is saying hello to everyone. So hi, Sue. Also welcome to the channel as well. What am I making for Christmas gifts? Nothing. Normally Christmas is at my house, but my husband, he's still on the do not enter my house COVID thing. So my daughter is thinking about having it at her house, and it's kind of like last minute too. So I will be doing that instead. I normally would make something for most of the people at the event, give everybody like some kind of token gift, a wallet, or I used to do crochet scarves in the past, cell phone holders, these little things here that I got pins in. But I have not made Christmas cards this year. I don't think I made Christmas cards last year either. And that was because in 2000, when COVID started, I was sending out birthday cards, and birthday cards weren't reaching people. So I did not even make Christmas cards. I normally make those as well. So I guess I'm the Scrooge this year, but I will be feeding a lot of people, about maybe 50 people, maybe. So yeah, I'm not making anything this year. And I'm not going to drive myself nuts trying to do something at the last minute. So nothing for me. It'd be interesting to see what other people are making, though. Jackie Holman is here. Hi, Jackie. She says, hi, T and everyone from Texas. Welcome, Jackie, as well. Tiffany is here of Tiffany's Quilting Life. Says, hello, T and T friends. Hello, T and friends. Hi, Tiffany. Sue GSD says, hello, T and fellow quilters. You are the bright light to my week. High winds and storms coming tonight. Be safe. So it was a nice day today. I just opened the door. I really didn't even go outside today. But today was actually a nice day. And yesterday wasn't bad either. I just had a lot of errands I had to run yesterday. Margaret says, I make a goal for the day and set an alarm. We'll work on project 2 hours and then start organizing and cleaning. So that's a good tip. And I know Deborah Quilts isn't here, and she kind of cleans up after every project. She makes a huge mess picking fabrics because that's one of the not the harder things for her. That's one of the things I think she enjoyed the most, is making sure she has the perfect fabric in the perfect spot. And so she'll have a mess when she's pulling stuff out to pick fabrics, and she may not even clean it up until she's done with her project, and then she cleans after every project. I don't have the disposition to do that, apparently. I start out, when I first clean up an area, I start out doing that, and then before I know it, it's just a hot mess. And I think part of it is because I don't work on just one project at a time, so I've got multiple things going on. And yeah, and then I'm a project junkie. I like techniques and things like that, so I'm always switching things up. So yeah, I have quilting ADD. Beverly Aikens talking to other people. Cynthia Fields here says, hi, T and fellow quilters from Chilly, Baldwin, New York. So hello, Cynthia. Kate Hubs go, whoa. Angela Stringer says, hi, TNT folks. Wind blowing in Lee Summit like it's Chicago, Windy City. Yes, honey, I know it's coming down here if it's in Kansas City. Benita Nance is here saying, hey, Miss T and everyone. Lynette says, we don't get off work till the 23rd this year, and I work second shift. We'll get off at 12:15 a.m. on the 24th. Shaking my head. Ooh-wee. I can't even do the well, I used to do the middle of the night shift. I can't say that. When I was a teenager, I could stay up all night anyway. So I didn't necessarily mind working night shift per se. But then after being in the office for so many years, I probably wouldn't want to work another job at night like that. I'm only up at night now because I'm at home. um, Ella Odom says, good evening, Miss T and T Quilters. Wash your hands says, hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. June is here saying, hi, T and everyone. One bad day of tornadoes and now waiting for high winds to come back. And I don't know if she's saying now. I don't think she means snow, hopefully. Sue says, trying to focus on getting quilts done for the Kentucky and Tennessee um, tornado, for victims of the tornadoes. And I posted something on my Facebook group in regards to that Hancock's of Paducah is a drop point for that you can make quilt donations and that they're going to make sure that they get to the people. I know for a lot of folks that quilts aren't important to them, but when you've lost your whole house and you've lost everything, I think if you don't have to buy bedding, I think that's a wonderful thing. So if you don't have to buy something to keep you warm, especially this time of the year, I think donating quilts is a great idea, especially this time of year. So if you can, please help them. You can go on to Hancock's of Paducah's website. They have all the information there if you're not in the Teaquilts group. I did post it in the Teaquilts group yesterday, I think, or today. I can't remember. I go to bed at a weird time, so I might be posting 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? So thanks for that reminder, Sue. Vicki Lemire's here saying hello. Kim Burris said, just saying hi. We are having severe storms here, high winds, and my connection is iffy. T, stay safe. Love y'all. Thank you, Kim. Stay safe. It's coming down here, so hopefully we'll be on here an hour, and then I can do what I need to do because I probably need to follow the weather again today. Last time, I think I had to go to my basement twice. For hour interval each time, and with an hour in between. It was like it circled back. It was kind of weird. Blue Dog says, hi from Australia. It's Thursday here, laughing out loud. My voice from the future. Well, yes. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate that. And I was just on, and it's so weird because your name is Blue Rain. No, your name is Blue Dog, and I was on Blue Rains, who's in Australia. I was on their website early this morning, just looking to see what type of new dyes they had put out. So welcome to the channel. Appreciate you popping something in the comment box. Kate says, I have large Ziploc bags that I stuff my projects in. They can hang from a hook or hanger. So that's pretty cool too. Nice way to organize your projects. Cynthia says, I am just resting. I clean up when I finish each project. Okay, so she's another person that's disciplined enough to clean up after each project. My brother is here, says, hi, sis and everyone. Hope everyone's staying safe. Mom said she'll be watching. Yeah, she's a spy. She is too funny. Wash Your Hands says, I clean up after sewing, but my bedroom, not as neat with it. Shows you which room I love more. Now, that's funny. Nancy says, praying for all the bad weather. We are here in Kentucky still trying to clean things up. Yes, and it was just horrible, the photos and the footage that was shown from what happened there. So the devastation. So just praying for the folks that lost family members, and also the people who were a victim of the actual tornado itself, and that they've lost everything they've ever owned. So it's just sad times, and especially this time of year. So oh, June said, oh, yes, I did mean snow. So she means snow. Oh, my goodness. Vivian Cavey is here saying hi, T and everyone. Hi, Vivian. Phyllis G says hi, T and everyone as well. Tiffany says, I'm going to make myself a pack of bacon and some eggs. Dee Dee Hansen is here from Michigan. Hi, Dee Dee. Kevin the quilter says, good evening to our beloved queen of scraps and all Teaquilters from the middle of America in windy East Central Missouri. I am Kevin the quilter. Hey, Kevin. Ellen's talking. She's saying hi to everyone. She's so sweet. Remo JS is here saying hello, everyone, and also reminding you to hit the thumbs up. So I appreciate that as well. And Judy Smith says, hey, TN, everyone. And Sue messing with Kevin, talking about shouldn't Kevin the quilter be in all caps. June says that their sirens went off twice. Linda DeVito says she buys 2-gallon Ziploc bags. After I do the blocks for the quilt, I put the squares in the bag so I can sew them later. That's good. I have used large bags as well, so I like the 2-gallon size. Those are really nice. And Kevin going, what's the topic tonight, Miss T? Yeah, right. No topic. Tell me how you keep yourself organized while you are doing your sewing projects. That's what I want to know. Because I'm sick of looking at my stuff, and it ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Because as I'm sorting stuff, I'm also cutting stuff and trying to figure out, most of the stuff that I have now is stuff that I'm keeping. So if I don't have a place for it on the shelf, like my scrap bins are almost full because I've sorted stuff into my scrap bins. And now it's time to either cut it or it's got to go because I have no space for it right now. So that's my issue, my dilemma. And it's hard to let stuff go that you want. I've gotten rid of all the stuff that I've had in my stash for years. And so now it's just stuff right now that I probably don't have a place for unless I start cutting kits. And that's what I'm probably going to end up doing. And Kevin, to my laughing out loud, I told you I was a mess. Yeah, because he already knew. I talked to him earlier today and I told him I didn't have a topic. So he's just being trouble. That's what he's being. Shaquita Pearson is here saying hello, T and T Quilters. She says, long time no here. Yes, we saw where she was in Missouri visiting a friend, and she went to Missouri Star, and she was at some quilt shops, and she was making a project. So she documented her journey here very well, and I enjoyed it. So thank you so much for sharing that on social media. I'm looking forward to meeting you next year too, or seeing you. I've already met Shaquita, but I'm looking forward to seeing her next year at retreat. Dee Dee says, I am never organized. I am just a mess. While I am quilting, everything just gets left. June says, clean up behind. After each day you sew, it's been hard, but I have to keep things clean. Shaquita says, I clean up every day after sewing. T, I use the dish pans from Dollar Tree. That's what Ellen says she uses to store her projects in. Helena Carter is here saying, hey, T and all quilters. He talking about, I am not a mess, but my studio is, no, you are a mess. And Kevin is mostly organized. It's just that he's in the process of redoing his room, and I think he's waiting on stuff. Everything that you order is either delayed, and then when you finally get it after 3-4 months of waiting, it's the wrong thing. So Kevin's having them type of issues with redoing his room. The great thing, if you always have to look for a positive side of everything, and I guess the great thing in this is that he gets to move his room around to different spots while he's waiting to see how he really wants to set up his studio. So if he wants to put it in the same position, so he's kind of been floating around a little bit here and there. So I guess that could be the positive side of it. Wash your hands, go. You want to hear something crazy? She says, I cut one block at a time, piece it, then cut the next block. even if they are the same block. Crazy, right? Yeah, I couldn't do it. And part of that is because I'm always chain piecing everything together. So uh, every now and then I might make a test block. I'm not really one of those people that make a test block. I just tend to jump in both feet and go for it. But if I were to just make one block, it would be because I'm making a test block. That would be the only reason. Otherwise, I just jump right in whether I'm going to like it or not. It's going to be done. And if I don't like it and it's just atrocious, then I can give it to somebody. Get it out of my face. Lynette says, organize. All panels go on hangers in the closet when working on it. Hang on command strips on the wall. There is a sign on the door, beware, enter at your own risk. Now, those are good tips, too. Putting her panels on a hanger and her works in progress are also hung as well. So that's pretty cool. Remo says that she cleans up also before she sews. Leetta Bryan's here saying hi, TNT Quilters. Hi, Leetta. And she's Remo says she's working on January's block. She's talking about the 4-star generals, I'm assuming. Kevin and I are meeting to Saturday at 12 noon Central Standard Time to sew on January's blocks. We Quilt Studio is here, says hi T. Are you planning on getting the new approach foot for your gamel? I'm trying to find out if it's true 1/4 inch from needle to foot, all the way around the foot. No, I am not planning on getting the new approach feet. I actually have the quick change feet that came out, and I'm going to stick with those because I don't have a problem with those. And I would have to figure out how to get the thing unscrewed after I blue taped it and everything up in there. I'm not having any issues. So at this time, I'm not planning on making any changes just because the main reason they gamble changed was because they could not get those items reproduced. They've been trying for years to get those back into production, and I think they're having problems with the people, or the people are having problems with their manufacturers, so they're not available for sale. So I am not one to change what's not broke, so I'm going to stay where I am right now. Oops. Ellen, I hope I didn't hide you, child, because I seem like I deleted your message by mistake or something. Okay. So I that was a mistake, so I apologize for that. I can't get them to come back either, so I'm sorry, but she's basically just saying hi to Leetta. And let's see. How are you at Kathy Quilts? So Kathy is here saying hello at T and hello everyone. So Ellen is basically saying hi to everyone. Sue says, Backyard Fabrics outside of Mayfield, Kentucky is also collecting quilts and blankets. It's also a great quilt shop. So that's another place you can use. Janice Miller says, I thought all was under control in my sewing room until 4-star general. Pick colors but change midstream. Ain't that something? Woo-hoo-wee. I don't know why these things keep saying that I've hidden Ellen Campbell, but I did not. Ellen, can you see if you can type something for me? If I don't see it in a little bit, then I'll know I need to go into my YouTube studio to undo whatever it is that I did, because I didn't intend to do that, so I'm sorry. Angela Stringer is talking to Kevin. Francis says, I clean up after each project. The 5-star general is really testing my cleaning procedures. Blocks and borders are in a plastic container. Doris O says, good evening, TNT Quilters. Maria Quarterman says, hi, TN Quilters as well. Kevin says, I use old mess hall trays that are large, flat, and sturdy to keep different projects on each. That's pretty cool too. And I guess you could even put batting in the bottom of that if you wanted to make them so that the pieces don't even slip. That's a great idea. So Ellen is able to type. Thank goodness. Okay. So Damali J says the 4-star general has taught me to cut and sew one block. Then I cut all and chain the last 3 blocks. Helpful. And she's correct. I think when you have certain things where you're needing value so that your blocks pop, every once in a while when you're doing all 4 of them, you may end up not liking one. That happens to me every now and then. But I just keep moving. And when I'm piecing my blocks, I try to make sure that I'm paying attention to that kind of stuff. But then when I get to my border blocks, I just mix up the fabrics and don't care what goes with what. But, that's a good tip, that to make the first block on the 4-star general and then make your other 3. That's cool. Maxi Doodle says, I used to work on only one quilt start to finish. Not anymore. Now I'm working on 4 projects. Well, I work on more than that. I'm just a project junkie, as I said. Eric Otis here. Hi, Eric. He says, hello. And Eric is with Treasure Heart Creations on YouTube. If you want to see what's going on his channel, he has 52 weeks, 52 blocks going on. I don't know what week he's in because I'm waiting on week 52 when he tell us what we're doing with him. Because I'm going to use all my orphan blocks. I got so much going on, I haven't been able to do the blocks that Eric is posting. So a lot of you all are. So that's great that you all are supporting him. Taking a break from year-end number crunching. That's what Eric is doing. Thank you, Maria. She's reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that. And Tiffany has posted Eric's channel here for you guys too. And Tiffany, I already talked about your channel, but you can post yours too. Jamie Haffenden says hello from Australia. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate your comment. Kelly A says, hi, everyone. Glad to be able to join you tonight. And Bonita's telling Eric that she's behind on looking at the videos. Work has been real. Yes. All right. So I do have one thing I want to point out. I mentioned Saturday about using AccuQuilt dies and not, if you're using a studio, to not use the studio plastic on the Go dies, even though you're using the studio cutter. Yeah, this is why. Because my die came out of the Go container. And you want to know why it came out of the Go container? Because look at here. It was trying to cut through the plastic. And you can even see the indentations on the wrong side of the plastic. So, yeah. So, there you go. I'm in the process. I may have to rebuy this die. I am still currently using it. I'm just placing it in a tray, but you can see how wobbly it is. But I am planning to, I went and got some Gorilla Glue. And so I'm going to see if I can clamp it. I got away from my husband to get me some clamps out of the garage. I forgot to ask him earlier today when we were out there. But I need to, get something so when I glue this, then I can clamp it. And hopefully it'll go back flat, but we'll see. But this is exactly why you don't want to do that. And it's because when I put the 6 layers of fabric on here, in addition to the studio, these die blades are made different. So that thickness made it so that it was pushing the die back into the back, and it was cutting clear through to the back of the plastic. So I may have to end up replacing this if it's not going to stay level, because I do want it to stay level, because that might affect my cuts. I'm not sure. I did just cut Bonnie Hunter's Clue with it loose in the tray anyway. So, and I sold everything. It looked like it was okay. So, but I just wanted to demo why you don't want to use the studio cutting plastic. The two dies are made different. That's why the two have different cutting mats. Thank you, Tiffany. She also posted her channel and the Teaquilts Facebook group. If you want to join that as well, you can do that. And Remo talking about, wow, unbelievable. You know I am using the correct plastics with the appropriate dyes now. Whoa. Sue says, you might want to try stacking some large books after you glue. Yeah, I might, but I'm also going to try to clamp it too. But I don't know if I've got books big as this die. This is a pretty good sized die. This is a 10-inch die. So books are not normally 10 inches square or bigger, and I don't think I have any books that big. I might try to see if I've got some storage containers or something like that I can put on it. But yeah, this die needs some help. It needs help. And Vicky saying she has to take her quilt apart. Boo-hoo. It's a queen size. I hope you don't have to take the whole quilt apart, because it seemed like to me if you got to do that, sometimes you may as well just start over. You can use that for bags or um, cut it into smaller things that you can use to do other quilted type crafts with, or make a jacket. That'll be cute. Um, yeah. I got the he says I got the IRS code that is 10 inches and 100 pounds. You want a copy? No, thank you, sir. I was trying to figure out what was he talking about. No, thank you. I am not interested in that. So I I've been doing a little bit of sewing. I did finish the project on Saturday. I think I am gonna put border on each side of that the quilt with the African fabric. The pattern's called Scooch Over 2 by Maple Island Quilt. I think I'm going to be doing that. I'm also in the middle of cutting fabrics for the new African prints that came in. I'm actually cutting a few half yards and then some fat quarters. And this time I'm just going to be bundling fat quarters, not giving any choices, because I don't want to be stuck at the end with fat quarters that are all the same due to choices, and then it'll be easier for me also to pack it since I'm not having to look at email. So I'll be doing that. I'll talk about that later when I show the fabric, because I'm not, I didn't put the additional fabrics that I got online yet, but I will be doing fat quarter bundles, half yard bundles. I did leave a 1 yard cut. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave those like that or if I'm going to go ahead and cut them into um, halves and what else? Fat quarters, maybe. And then I'm also going to cut jelly rolls. So I'm thinking about 10, maybe 10 jelly rolls of African prints. I saw a project that Dee Dee was doing. I'm not telling you all what it is, because some of you all got the African prints and I want her to get hers finished first. And they actually look like you've got more fabric when you cut them up into smaller chunks. And so I'm going to be offering that with that. I think it'll look cute with the jelly roll race quilt that I did before. So I'll just add that pattern in. That pattern is, I don't know who created it or if it's even in a book somewhere, but it was something that was presented at one of our Quilt Guild meetings. And so I am just including the printout for the instructions for that, but I actually have video up on how to do every step. So those, I'll have about 10, hopefully, jelly rolls. The problem with African fabrics is I should be getting like 12 jelly rolls for 30 out of 35 inches of fabric. But African fabrics are a little bit different in that they just fan fold. And so you're kind of just cutting up the folds, and that's how they sell it like that. It's not on a bolt. So somebody may get 35 inches and somebody else may get um, 37 inches. And so that's just how it is. And so when I start cutting into fat quarters and half yards, I'm just basically folding whatever was on the fold in half and or in quarters. So it's a little bit interesting. Another thing about African or Ankara fabrics is that, or Dutch fabrics, is that they put these humongous stickers on them. And so I'm spending a lot of time trying to get the stickers off of the fabrics. And it's a process. And it takes maybe about 3 minutes a sticker almost to do that. And so, yeah, that's no fun. So that's kind of where my week has been. It's been getting the other fabrics that I had in stock, and then getting the new fabrics that came in yesterday, getting those cut and getting the stickers off. It takes time. So, but I'll let you all know when those are ready. And I might try with the book Sue tonight. I'm not a book. I'm gonna try with like one of my storage containers and see if I can put that on top of it. Um, oh, she says Vicky saying the quilt that she's got to take apart is for her granddaughter. I just tied it so it won't be bad. Okay. Deborah Quilts is here. Hey, Deborah. She says hello to you and all fellow quilters. Tiffany is welcoming everybody to join the live and saying, don't forget to give Tia a thumbs up. Well, thank you, Tiffany. L Chime says hello Tia and fellow quilter. Hello to you as well. Jamie says, does the electric Go cutting system use the same dies as the Go system with the winding handle? Yes, it does. The Go electric takes all of the Go dies, whereas the Go Me can only do up to 6 inches. And when I say 6 inches, that's not the cut. That's the width of the die. Like this one is a 10-inch width die, but the cuts on it, you're basically working in an 8-inch cut area for the most part. So it depends on the die. So this die will work in a Go. And then there's like the big bowl cozy that will only work in the electric Go Big. So each machine has a maximum width that it will take. The Go Big electric will take all of your dies. Damali. Oh, and Ellen too. I did see your message, girl. I've been so busy cutting fabric. I'll respond to your email, Ellen. I forgot all about that. I've been so busy cutting fabric. When I get emails and if I have my phone, I look at them, but I don't really like respond to emails until I get to my desktop, because every time I'm typing on this cell phone, it's always making corrections for things that I don't want it to correct. Even small words. If I put of, it puts if. And it just gets frustrating having to correct this thing all the time. So I don't really type on my phone. And I haven't been at my desk. So let's see. Dee Dee, I don't see the rest of your comment. Damali says, good idea to bundle just as you please. We trust your choice because my drunkard's kit colors was very nice. Less stress for our queen of scraps. Yes. And again, I'm not even trying to ship anything before Christmas. I am taking the next 2 weeks off because I just don't want packages and stuff that I don't think it's necessary unless you got like a special project. You can let me know if that's the case that you're trying to work on during the Christmas holiday season. Then maybe I would consider that. But I don't like getting into the postal line at the post office to drop off your packages. I like to get in line, drop my packages off with a clerk so she can scan them, give me my receipt back saying that I dropped these packages off, so I got proof I mailed them. If I put them into the mailbox, I don't know if and when they'll get scanned and get started on their way. So I like to drop my packages off with a person. So I don't want to get in line. The lines are horrific right now, and so I'm not interested in that. But if you got something that you need, then let me know. Otherwise, all of my orders that you're putting into taken off my website, they will not be shipped until after Christmas. Kelly says, suddenly sitting here in complete darkness. Oh my gosh. She says, we have quite the windstorm going on outside. Gusts up to 70 miles per hour. Yeah, she's on the west side of Missouri too, I think, or Kansas, um, going into Kansas. So Sue says, may I suggest that if anyone has a jelly roll you're not fond of, make a jelly roll race quilt and put some borders on it. The tornado victims would love it. D says, you don't have to wait for me. Pattern I'm using is, it's called Brightly, and it takes 4.5-inch squares and 2.5-inch squares of African fabric. Okay, yeah, so she's giving you what she's using, and the Brightly is something that was shown on Missouri Star Quilt Company's site, and it was so funny when she sent me that because our Quilt Guild is also going to be doing that in February as a project with our virtual retreat. So it was pretty cool that she was doing the pattern that we're going to do. You're welcome, Ellen. She's just saying, okay, thank you. Tiffany says, we had that yesterday, crazy killer winds. Wow. One love. I was talking to Kelly. Wash your hands says, oh boy, the weather, stay safe, everyone. Yes. I wish I could be there to help you at Vicky. That's Kathy talking to Vicky. So yeah. So I don't have much else to say. If you all got questions about anything, you can ask me. Otherwise, we're gonna sign off early tonight. Like I said, I didn't make an agenda today. Just thought I would just see how people were storing their stuff. I just have so much going on in my head. I can't even concentrate on one particular topic right now to come in here and focus on. And I had already talked to Kevin a couple hours before telling him that I didn't have a topic today, but I was just reporting for duty. Didi says we're about 48 hours with no power over the weekend here in Michigan. Oh my gosh. And I hate that. We had one time where we were out almost 2 weeks here. A long time. It was a few years, over 10 years ago. And say wind is starting up again now. Oh my gosh. So, woo, excuse me, guys. That was out of nowhere because I'm sure I don't have bed on the brain right now. I want to cut the remaining fabrics and then so I can start moving stuff. All right. Take this off the charge. Wash your hands laughing at me talking about thanks for everything, T. When I start yawning, she's like, we're going to be out of here in a minute. I got to eat dinner. I haven't even eaten. I was too lazy to fix myself lunch. And so I just ate potato chips. So I do have to go fix myself something to eat for dinner. And I don't even know if I'm going to fix another meal. I normally try to do 3 meals. I just try to do them within an 8 to 12 hour window, and so then I don't eat again for like 12 hours or more from that time. But I don't even think I'm cooking 1 meal, and that's gonna be it today. Whatever I cook is gonna be it. So I'm not going to bed. Lynette says, don't start, Miss T. I just had a cup of coffee. Yes. And that was the other thing. I had taste for coffee yesterday. I have stopped drinking coffee because I like hot Kool-Aid. That's what I call coffee with cream and sugar in it. And so I have like taken myself off of coffee for a consistent period of time. Well, I had it at Deborah's house on Saturday. So then I wanted more. So I made me a pot yesterday. So I'm just trying not to drink as much coffee as I used to. And at one point I was drinking it just hot, but it's not my favorite at that point. Then I was like, I don't know if I really like coffee. I like it with the stuff in it. And June saying that she had cold hot dogs and grapes and a few chips for her dinner. So yeah, sometimes it's like I think us as quilters, we're not really picky about what we eat, and the quickest, the better. And yesterday I couldn't figure out what I was gonna eat yesterday either, and I ended up just making a grilled cheese sandwich. So Kelly says, time to find my raincoat and my strongest flashlight to go see what I can see outside. Good night, everyone. Stay safe, be well, and we'll see y'all soon. You stay safe, Kelly. Take care. And Lynette's telling her, don't you go out there, Kelly. Don't do it. Because I know I'm not going out there when all that stuff's going on. I peek out a window. If I see the trees moving, I'm like, that's good enough for me. But it's a lot of people that love following weather stuff like that. And C-Rex talking about blasphemy. Stop drinking coffee. Never. Yeah, I don't do caffeine drinks. So I do have like the caffeinated coffee. Like I said, I just like coffee when it's got cream and sugar in it. Um, but I don't like cold coffee, and I don't do caffeine. So it's not anything that's gonna keep me awake. uh, Blasphemy. Stop drinking coffee. Never. And Eric talking about stop drinking cranberry. Never. uh-uh. I think he's talking about the wine. He might be talking about real cranberry, but I think he's talking about wine too. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end here. I don't see any questions or anything like that. I will be here Saturday with Sew and Chat. I don't know what I'm gonna be working on. I don't know if I'm gonna try to do something really quick for a charity quilt, or if I'm gonna work on a project that I cut, which will not be a quick project, but we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. I have to, if I do the charity quilt, I'm gonna have to cut for it. So we'll see what I can do this week, because I also got the 4-star general stuff. So, uh, prepping, cutting for that, and then this time Kevin's coming to my house, so I do have the food already done though. I made soup and I froze it. I did take it out the freezer today, put it in the refrigerator. But it ain't gonna be thawed when it's time to cook it on Saturday morning. So, but at least I got what I'm feeding him out the way, right? I just got to get myself set up, figure out my sewing machine and all that kind of stuff. And I did tell you all that I bought a new sewing machine, didn't I? I just haven't done any videos. So I'm hoping that I can get this machine oiled and see if I can use it instead. Otherwise, I'm going to try to see if I can find a 1/4 inch seam on my featherweight, which just sitting there, it's just being pretty. And Eric says, yes, the other cranberry, right. And Deborah says, I drink coffee all day. Yes, she does, with the caffeine, and she goes right to sleep. Barbara Polk is telling everybody good night and be safe. You're welcome to Molly J. She's just saying thanks. So a lot of people are saying good night. And Eric says, oh, I will be doing an impromptu Zoom this Sunday. Info to be posted on the Facebook groups. So that's great, Eric. Thank you. Wash your hands saying nice. What did you get? I actually got a older Bernina off the marketplace. It's the 830 record, and it's really cool. I just need to. I haven't oiled it or done anything with it. I was gonna take it to my guy for him to service it for me, so he could get the grease where it needs to go. But I think I'm gonna just try to do a heavy oiling on it, and then see if I can use it on Saturday. So that's what I got, as a Bernina record 830. It's a 830, and then they have record after it for some reason. I don't know. Hi, Sheila Willis. And Sheila was also asking too. She came out the woodwork for that. So we're going to go ahead and end here, guys. I'm going to go fix me something to eat. We're like 10 minutes early. So you got your 10 minutes back on the times when I'm over. Okay. So you all stay safe. Be blessed. And God bless everybody. Just trying to make sure nothing else comes in. Well, this is the old 830, not the new one though. But we'll talk. I'll let you all see it. I'll make a video because I'm going to do a video before I start mucking with it anyway. So bye-bye, everybody. See you all soon.